tutorial, brought to you by popular request, is going to be on the very common 1-6-2-5 progression that's in a lot of jazz standards as it pertains to the beautiful tune Emily. When you arrange voicings for a tune at the piano, you've got to keep in mind the melody and its relationship to the chords. Now, the melody is a given, but the chord voicings may vary a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. So if we're in the key of C, the one chord is either a C major 7 or a C major 6. The 6 chord is an A minor 7. The 2 chord is a D minor 7. And the 5 chord, a G7. Okay, that's a little heavy right there. Probably discovered that if you play chords with 4 notes in them too far below middle C, they can start to sound really heavy. So let's try these chords up an octave higher. And here, so I leave out the B because this is really like a G sus, right? The C would clash against the B, so. All right, here's another idea. I'm going to play 2 notes in the left hand and a couple notes in the right hand, and I'm back down a little lower. Here's middle C. And that sounds nicely voiced. Another idea is the broken 10th. Root, 5th, 10th, root, 5th, 10th, root, 5th, 10th, like that. And I can swing it a little. Okay, I can also fill out that broken 10th by adding some notes under the melody in the right hand. Or maybe use a combination of chord tones, the shell, the broken 10th, and some passing notes in the bass. Going to F. I went to F instead of D minor, so that the bass could do a nice line like that. I really feel like this tune is written with the girl's name Emily in the melody here. And you can jump octaves. Now, if you want to make a chord darker, you can flat the 9 there, which is kind of a pretty sound, a little more complex. Let's talk about how one might play when there's a bass player playing the low notes. You can have minimal movement sometimes in your left hand and play inverted chords. Like here, this is an inverted C6, and when the bass changes to A, it becomes automatically an A minor 7. And here's a D minor 7. And when the bass changes to G, you have a G sus chord. Now that sounds empty because it's supposed to. You don't have the bass there. But with the bass, it will sound fine. Okay, here's another set of combo voicings. This one, 5, major 7, root 3rd, could be a C major 7. It could be an A minor 9. It could be a D minor 9 and a G sus. So all I'm doing is moving this chord to that chord. I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and please subscribe. I'm going to put a link for a whole version of Emily so you could hear it both as a solo pianist and with Robert King Collins on bass in a duo form. See you next time.